Okay guys, welcome to Talking News. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Push that notification bell for notifications. Guess what? We have some sad news. Lizzy is her nickname, Shelley, was found Wednesday afternoon today. According to the attorney for her uncle, who has been charged. Little Lizzy had been missing for 5 days when prosecutors charged the 21-year-old Alex Whipple Wednesday with aggravated murder and child kidnapping, obstructing justice, and abuse or desecration of a human body, and the disappearance of his niece, her own uncle. So investigators had not found Lizzy's body when the charges were filed Wednesday morning, but based on the charges on forensic evidence and other information, so luckily for the family, Whipple then disclosed the location of Lizzy's body, which was buried under leaves and debris, which I've kind of figured about a quarter mile from her home, said Whipple's attorney, Shannon Dimmler, I hope I said that right, said he took police to the site and the girl's body was recovered about 1 p.m. At least he has a conscience. At least he did this for the family, unlike what we're dealing with the Malia Davis case, where the whole family is just basically saying in denial. Now, this police department did an excellent job. So, the Logan Police Chief Gary Jensen would not confirm that the investigators found Lizzy's body, but said he would make a statement at 5 p.m. Wednesday, which I'm thinking it should be at any moment now. So, charging documents allege that Lizzy's blood was found on Whipple's wristwatch and the hooded sweatshirt that he was wearing when he was arrested on Saturday on the grounds of the nearby charter school. So investigators found a broken knife that had Lizzy's blood on it and matched the brand of knife that was missing from her family's kitchen. That's according to documents, which I have some outline of that I'll read to you shortly. So officers also found a piece of PVC pipe that carried a partial palm print in red. The mother wasn't really reachable, but during a press conference held Monday, the family released the following statement. As a family, we are overwhelmed, scared, and sad at the recent tragic events that have touched our lives. We are grateful for all those who continue to search and help. We would like to thank law enforcement, volunteers, and all other agencies and businesses for their tireless efforts in helping us find our daughter. Our family asks for privacy and respect during this difficult time and continue to hope for the safe return of our sweet girl, Lizzy. So this article goes on to say that police continue to ask for help from the public by having residents in the surrounding areas check their property and any surveillance footage they might have. One citizen sent a video to police showing Whipple walking along about a block from his sister's home around 6:15 a.m. Saturday, and was eventually located about 10 miles away in a remote area in southwest Logan. So what police say is Lizzy had been missing from her home since Saturday, and police followed hundreds of tips, thousands of tips, Jensen said at the news conference Wednesday. They said several of those leads turned out to be animal remains, Jensen says, and the Logan River, which was running fast and high, had posed a particular hazard in the search. Okay, so Whipple appeared in court Tuesday afternoon, where his attorney argued he should get a normal bail because he hasn't been officially charged, but the judge denied that request, thank God. His next court hearing is scheduled for June 3rd. The article kind of repeats itself. It looks like it's being updated. So they say there was evidence including Elizabeth's blood found on a knife. Elizabeth's blood was found on Alexander, and Alexander's partial right palm print found in a red substance on the PVC pipe to believe Alexander had committed the aggravated murder on Elizabeth Shelley, even though her body had not been located at this time. Quote, it is believed probable cause also exists for the 2 counts of obstruction of justice due to the fact Alexander provided false information regarding material aspects of this investigation and that he attempted to conceal evidence, end quote. Then they go on to kind of repeat themselves. It is believed that probable cause exists for 1 count of destruction of a human body because Elizabeth's body has yet to be recovered and Alexander has taken substantial steps to move, remove, or conceal Elizabeth's body. Okay, so they're just updating the old information here. And so a statement was released by Cache County Attorney. Today is a difficult day. Our thoughts continue to be with the Lizzy family. The tragic event has shaken our community. We are touched by the tremendous show of support from so many. We thank all those who have aided and who have continued to aid in the search. The Cache County Attorney's Office is committed to fighting for justice. Justice for Lizzy, her family, and our community. Charges were filed against Alex Whipple today and included aggravated murder, a capital felony, child kidnapping, and a first-degree felony. 2 counts of obstructing justice, second-degree felonies, and abuse or desecration of a human body, a third-degree felony. Now, the family has set up a donation account that has been set up at Zion's Bank under Elizabeth Shelley Donation. So anybody that would like to donate, I'm sure this family can use it. You know, who can afford extra things these days? The cost of living has risen so dramatically. It's hard for people to afford all those extras, including cable, insurance, and things like that. So shockingly, a $25,000 warrant for his arrest was issued on April 29th for violating his probation. And further research shows Whipple was found guilty of drug possession in 2017 and domestic violence assault in 2016. Those who have information or know anything about this case, you are asked to call police at 435-753-7555. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this video here. This was a very sad story. But at least they were able to recover the precious little angel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break for today, and then I'm going to come back with another video that will tell you more about this family and their background, especially about the accused Alex Whipple. My gosh, guys, if you can't trust your family, who can you trust? But this guy had a pretty bad background, and I think, the family knew that it was probably dangerous to have him around, but I don't think they realized how dangerous. So, guys, this is a tip to you. If you have children and you have a brother-in-law, sister-in-law, brother, or sister that has this type of background, keep them out your house. There is no sense in putting your child's life in danger because, you love a family member that has issues. Not saying to totally cut them off completely, because not all of them would do something like this, but the fact of the matter is, protect your children above all. Anyways, guys, I want to say thank you for watching. I want to send my blessings out to this family. You know what? I almost forgot. I want to show you this video. But you know what? I'll probably show it on the next video, where the cop, the chief, was talking about Elizabeth Shelley, and he was really choking back the tears. So I'll give you a quick sample of it right now, and I'll put it in the next video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this clip to the end. I usually don't do this. Let you watch this, and then I'm just going to let it end there. Thank you guys so much for being here and supporting these guys. Right now, I will be spending some time later on tonight finding a new story. Maybe we can help and assist a family in need, especially if they're struggling with Spotlight. All right, here's the story.
With that comes some progress as it relates to our case that we're building. So today at 10:45, in conjunction with Logan City Police Department, the Cache County Attorney's Office filed criminal charges against Alexander Whipple, to include 1 count of aggravated murder, child kidnapping, 2 counts of obstruction of justice, and desecration of a body. We're 96 hours in since Lizzy went missing. As you can find from the probable cause statement that has been issued at the Cache County Jail, there's a number of items that went into the decision to file charges, not the least of which include, again, this distant time that we're dealing with. A knife with blood. This knife was broken. It is the brand of knife that's from the home, and there's a knife missing from the family's knife block. We have evidence, a PVC pipe that has red substance and a partial palm print in the red substance matching Alex. There was a teal skirt with white lace that was hastily buried that had blood matching, and this particular piece of clothing matches the description of Lizzy's skirt. Patched Blue Ribbon beer can, DNA positive to Alex. More personal to Alex is his wristwatch and his sweatshirt contain blood that is DNA positive to match Lizzy's blood. The palm print on the pipe in the red substance, palm print is positive for Alex's palm. So please realize that today's filing is a significant step in a process. We're still working very hard to attempt to find Lizzy. We have roughly 20 officers today combing through a mountain of garbage just on an off chance that there may be a possibility that we could find Lizzy in that mess. And it's a very difficult job. It's a very arduous task. And yet those men and women are down there doing the best that they can to make sure that we have not missed an opportunity to bring Lizzy home. Another several tips that have come in, another several, I think, substantial efforts. We felt like there was product that was on Alex's clothes consistent with mulch. We've been through every mulch pile we can find, even to the point of actually having a couple of semi-trucks heading down to Arizona that we emptied out and searched through that as well. I mean, we've gone to every length to exhaust the numerous tips that have come into our office. So as you can appreciate, our concerns And our hearts and our prayers go out to Jessica and Jessica's family and friends as they are made aware of this information. This information can't be easy for the family. Even though we haven't found Lizzy, to hear a charge of aggravated murder brings with it a notion of finality. And it's very difficult for their family, I can't imagine. So our hearts go out to them.